I should probably stop recording. There we go. I'm streaming on Twitch, but it seems broken on YouTube. Oh. Are we live? Is it live or not? Doesn't appear live. It's live. It's alive. Hello everyone. I should probably like tab over to the game. How is everyone? Just gonna there we go. I didn't mean to tab out. There we go. Alright, now how is everyone who is not here yet? Do I want to quickly do those other stuff? No. I'll do the normal ones off stream. Hard mode. I am here yet. Hi Gamer King, I'm good, how are you? It is set to hard mode, right? Yes. The game crashed. Well, that was fast. Alright, well, that's, you know, that's a pretty good time to call it. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a good one. I'm obviously kidding. I just need to reopen it. Hang on. DLC. That's one thing I hope they fix in the next update. Speaking of which, isn't the next one pretty soon? I don't have the... There we go. Hi, King Obliv. How are you? It was delayed. What the... Actually, no. Hang on. Much better than when I was watching Gamer King's stream yesterday. Did something happen during Gamer King's stream? It was delayed. Fellows. Oh yeah, I don't have the other place. Can I afford it? No. At least I don't think I can. I can. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, King Bliv. Hi, oh hey, SM54. P. Yeah. Let's try this one more time. Well, that's interesting. That did not used to be an issue. Hi and goodbye, McWiFi. I don't know what's wrong with DLC. What if I try doing it without going in hard mode? Oh, wait, it might be because of the settings I tampered with. Well, that was like that last time. I haven't tampered since last stream. It's broken. Alright, hang on. I got this. I'm gonna go into properties. I'm gonna... What if I turn off reduced color mode? I don't know why this would fix it. Oh, you just gave me that suggestion. Okay. I actually thought of that before you told me, so I'm... the more intelligent Babam. That's how it works. Love the new profile picture. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I just now saw what King of Liv said. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad you guys like it. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna. I knew that would happen. You know, I like how all of you are chatting on Twitch, but according to Restream, everyone is on YouTube. So, like, I'm just being lied to by my editor. Not editor. OBS. I guess it's not OBS, it would be Restream. I was right the first time. I don't know why I, like, changed my words. I should stop trying to be linguistic when I'm not. I miss my wife tales. Also, I'm not playing on full screen, so, like... And I'm a little disoriented because I'm wearing contacts when I'm usually not. So I'm probably going to play worse. But let's see what happens. Can we agree that Cattail is probably a good call here? You are not you are the one who said that you're the first and second smartest. I am a... What do you mean I'm a glass... Okay, if it weren't for the existence of glasses and contacts, I would be legally blind, so, like, I need that. That's what you said, allegedly? You don't miss me, also, editor? We miss McWiFi. Allegedly. You just sort of said that. Well, sometimes something that's alleged is made up. According to Computer Cleaner, my computer's being slowed by 22 separate things. Fourth smartest bomb. Most bombs aren't that smart. Don't look into that. What was my strategy before? This is probably along the lines of it. We ball. Hi, 12 times 12 times 12. How are you? When will Gamer King realize that he can't be two placements at once? How are you, 12 times 12 times 12? Do. Does the game sound okay? Probably. Do. Probably should have planted a scaredy shroom there. Oh. I mean, when will you realize I am doing the humor? Bro is not awful. I know that's not what he said, I just read it like that. I instantly clicked off the game, and I will probably continue to make mistakes like that. Why are you sending messages that contain nothing? Gamer King is not Casio. When will you realize I can see through the jokes? Seems like things are getting heated in chat today. You're not chopping trees. That is correct. You know, you're not wrong. I have at no point done that today, or ever. I would never get heated with Gamer King. I know, I'm just doing a bit. We're not close enough. Opinion on the Minecraft movie? For what it is, it was a very enjoyable experience. On a critical level, it's a terrible movie. On a level of how much I enjoyed it, it's a great movie. I thoroughly enjoyed watching it. I can see, I just need glasses. Or contacts. Or laser eye surgery. Any of those will do. It helped that I watched with friends, but there were just so many bits in the movie that were so stupid, but so funny as a result. And, you know what, I can kind of appreciate that. Unironically, not a terrible reminder that sometimes you just need to let yourself enjoy something. I think the creators knew that what they were making was, like, not good, so they just sort of went with it and decided, if we're not going to make a good movie, let's at least make a funny movie, and then they did. The villagers. There was one joke near the end that I thought was funny. There were actually a few funny jokes. Like, a lot of the jokes were funny out of just, like, the stupidity of it. Like, Jack Black said funny thing. But there were, like, a few well-placed jokes that actually did hit. The game just paused on its own. I did not press anything that could have caused that. I don't want to spoil the movie, but Gamer King did actually just say one of the lines that I was thinking of. It's so funny. It's so dumb. If it was a movie that was made like 20 or 30 years ago, I think a lot more people would appreciate it, now that I think about it. The Swiftness Boots was a Minecraft Dungeons reference. Actually, you know what? No, I didn't know that. That was not a Terraria reference in any way. I hate to disappoint. I don't know why on earth they would do a Terraria reference in a Minecraft movie, I'm gonna be real. That just wouldn't make sense. Thank goodness. Wow. So dumb they actually said that. And I think they were aware. I think... I wouldn't be surprised if Jack Black, was the one who wanted that line to be in the movie. Alright, so far this is a decent run, but like all of the fog runs have significantly ramped up later on, which is crazy to me, because fog is generally really easy. Like, fog and vanilla's easy, but with the hard mode of this mod, I feel like it's a lot harder than the other things. I can fly like the Spectral. I think that's just because it's a generic boots with wing design. And again, Minecraft Dungeons. The game. With that has the item with the same name. It's definitely not a Terraria thing. I might just hold on to this sun so that I can put down watermelons in the back later. Coincidence? I think not. I think it is. Anyway. Let's... This... I feel like fog is like the only area where I frequently use magnet. I don't think magnet's a bad plant in this game, I just don't use them as much in other worlds. I guess it's because it's a mushroom plant. So yeah, that's kind of just how that works. It's almost as if it's... the mushroom gimmick is supposed to work that way. I know that might exist, but like, who cares? I mean the regular night. World 2. Yeah, this right here is what I need more group damage for. I need, watermelon. And instas. I'm just going to let them eat that. I don't really need it right now. I'm going to... Well, I guess I'll stall that so that they don't get the sunstroms. I do want the sunstroms. There we go. Is that the name for Bert and Ernie? What? What are we on about? Okay, so that guy's there. Not a fan of the ice block guy being here. I don't know what to do about him. Oh wait, Firestream exists. Okay. I know what to do about him. Oh hey Nick. How are you? Let's Minecraft. First we mine, then we craft. This good background noise? Thank you. That's exactly what I was going for. Like the bean from PvZ 2? Which bean? You mean soybean. That would be neat. Yeah, Ice Block is actually a really strong zombie. In fact, so strong that I'm going to imitate fire. Actually, no. Hang on. Hello. Hello, miss. Hi, Liam. How are you? I'm considering bringing Blover, but I think for now... I'm going to stick with, Lantern. I probably should grab an explosive, actually, yeah. Fine. He actually showed up to a PvZ stream that isn't yours. When we start getting Ice Block Zombie in every level. Yeah, he's a little annoying. Get Blover, best plant. I don't wanna. Oh, you know what's okay? Everyone knows, or at least most people, seem to be aware that I like doing dumb strategies from time to time and trying to make them work, especially in PvZ 2. I think after this particular segment of survival mode, I'm going to see if I can make Devourer work here, because I just realized that Devourer eats groups of zombies at once. It would actually make sense. Also, I'm doing good, thanks for asking. Now, what would be the other plant? Do I want to bring more cattail? Not really. I'll just bring, like... Hypno Shroom. Which Blover? What? What? Should I put... Yeah, I think watermelon's gonna make a big difference. I just now realized there's a massive flaw here with the fact that I'm bringing a fire plant. But, like, the zombies have to actually get to the fire stream and do damage for that to actually matter, so I don't think it's a big deal. Gold magnet will carry. You know, I don't believe you. Also, Ice Shroom still works on them because the zombies have to do damage to the Fire Shroom. Yeah, the fact that I already lost most of my sun is kind of crazy. Dude, Cattail is not very good at this point in the game. Like, it's good at getting balloon zombies, but consider the fact that I have 6, the amount of damage that they're, like, each doing is really bad. I guess it's like they're in a spot where most other plants wouldn't be able to help much. But, like, the amount of projectiles I see that just go unused because they hit nothing is crazy. I will not be doing that, Sunkill. Thank you for the suggestion. Dumb strats are not dumb in PvZ for real EX Plus. Or wouldn't there just be different dumb strats? Vine nuts. That's true, actually. I mean, I mainly brought Firestream because of the ice block zombies. I know these guys will kind of act as torches, in a way. Hang on, what does this look like if I... I don't really like that. Oh, wait a minute, I know what I can do. I can put, like, anything here. Actually, no, Firestream there. Lantern here. And then I can put an aloe there. I also could have just put the aloe there instead. It doesn't really matter. Actually, it does now, because fashion. Hang on. I'll fix it later. Okay, that's a really, really good use for the ice block. Does that snowless effect work on zombies, actually? I wonder. Whoops. Sorry. Why are you using Wintermelon? Literally only type ice resist. Because it still slows the other zombies down. It's good for late game. And as you can see, I have plants that deal with the ice block zombies, such as Hypno Shroom and Cherry Bomb and Fire Shroom. Slowing down the zombies is always useful. Like, even if it's slightly worsened by the Fire Shrooms, it's still better than not slowing them at all. Oh, wait, does it slow them down? It slows down ice block zombies? You got the Twitch app? Oh wow, I already hit 100 messages. By the way, hi Rice Gaming, how are you? What does the Fire Stream do? It does damage when the zombie eats it, and since it's a fire plant, it also prevents plants near it from getting shelled by the ice block zombie, which is another reason I brought them. Yeah, it is basically a fire endurian. I just heard a gulp noise. What happened? I wasn't looking at the screen for a sec. Oh, wait. Oh, that's what you meant by it does slow the zombies. You were answering a different question than what I thought you were answering. Now you can have a decent viewing experience. Ice block zombie can slow zombies down if it's hypnotized. Oh. And of course I read that chat message after I already answer my own question. From just my YouTube viewers to the YouTube viewers from Tylaser. Follow him on Twitch now to get into an affiliate. Thank you, Gamer King. I would actually appreciate that if anyone watching on YouTube followed on Twitch. Because that's like the last requirement I need. More followers. That's a lot of monies. We need the channel point. Channel points actually would be nice too. Oh wait, I have cattail, it's fine. I was about to be upset. How do we feel about fume shrooms in the back? I'm gonna bring Wintermelon just because that bothers me. But, only you would be the person I know to do that. Using a phone for a monitor. I know you're not talking about me, but yeah, that is kind of fun. Also, yeah, I absolutely need to bring group damage, because I know this will be, like, to a lot of you guys, or at least maybe some of you, that don't know that don't understand the game as well as you might think. This looks super easy, because, like, oh, it's just brown coats, cone heads, and balloon zombies. It's like no threatening zombies as long as you deal with the balloon zombies. That means that it's going to send out, like, a ton of these guys, because it's still going to be the same, like, points of zombies. Zombies are worth kind of like an invisible amount of points. So I need group damage. So, point is, I'm bringing Spike Shroom and Spike Rock. It's a good thing I'm using what's already decent group damage. Oh, this would have actually been a good time to try out Plasma Wood. Oh well. Maybe through forest levels or something. Wait a minute. Alright, no, I'll still bring Spikeweed. Now, let's just go with, all, like, a bunch of upgrade plants. This can only go well. Pickle. AoE's really a problem here. I mean, if you have AoE, but if you don't have AoE, then it is a problem. That's your only key? What on earth? How does that even... Okay. Actually... I didn't really think about this one very well. Should I... I guess I'd need Pumpkin. DLC, is that a PvZ mod? Yeah, it's a mod. I should have put that in the description. It's a really good mod. I'd recommend trying it out if you're a fan of PvZ 1. Spend all of the money. Yeah, I don't think balloon zombies are getting past this. Oh shoot, it's the stupid glitch zombies. Oh, that's what that weird effect from earlier was. Drop the price, raise the roof, raise the roof. What the frick? What are we even talking about? Oh, the new features. I did hear that it was mostly just, like, not worth the time. Like, there was some neat stuff, but not, like 15 minutes worth of new content. Like, they should have just said it was an overview trailer. They shouldn't have called it a direct. Which isn't a big deal to me. I honestly already thought the game looked like such a huge improvement of 8. But I can definitely see why people would be upset. Because it was labeled as a direct, and then it didn't actually show off that much new stuff that we haven't already seen. Which is not what directs are supposed to do. At least to my knowledge. What was the point in doing a direct then? I think that's what most people are asking. Moo Moo Meadows. Cow shut up, everyone went wild for that. Yeah, Aloe in PvZ1, except it works a little differently. It heals in a 3x3, but way slower. Yeah, that's what I just said. Like, they should have just called it an overview trailer. People would be a lot less upset. I'm gonna be real, I didn't really watch most of it. I watched, like, a little bit. And my main takeaway was just, some of the tracks in that game look so cool. Like, way better than anything else we've seen before. And also, I saw a video of a short little thing where someone paid attention to, like, a detail in it. It looks like you can drive on, like, any wall. Like, there was a clip where one of the players, it wasn't like one of the main players that we were seeing the view of, but like another one, might have been like a computer player or something, that just like fell off the map, but it was like on a curved path, so they fell off the map but like onto the road under it, because it was like a bridge like section, not really a bridge, but bridge like, and they just drove up it. Not up it. They just continue to drive on the side, almost like as it was anti-gravity from Mario Kart 8, except way more interesting and, like, interactive. And honestly, that's really cool that you can do that. I'm hoping that, that's, like, the map design's well done, so that it's, not like too overpowered or unfair or stupid. But I don't know, that seems cool. Also, the game is not $90, unless you're in Canada. I mean, the game is very expensive. It is one of those things where it's like, if you put it next to 8 Deluxe, which is $60, and then like, you know, 8 Deluxe next to Mario Kart World, it's like, well, Mario Kart World looks like the way better game in every way. But that's not really how people look at the video game market. So I kinda get the argument for like, oh, it shouldn't be $60. Or it shouldn't be 80. But I do also think it's a little weird that people are acting surprised that they're leaving the $60 thing when that's a price from like 2016, 2017. Whether or not you think that's too much is not going to like it's, I don't know, it's kind of something that I saw coming from a mile away. Maybe not $80, I didn't see that coming. It does look like they're making the game limited. I'm getting the bundle anyway. It's time limited? Well, I'm probably going to get the bundle anyway. That does suck. It's like, if you can't afford the game, that does suck. My condolences. However, I do think that, like, screaming in the Nintendo Treehouse Live about how they should lower the price, that's unreasonable. I saw someone complain and say that it should have been $30, which is genuinely, that, I don't even think pushing your luck is, like, the right word for that. That's just, like, being entirely unrealistic with your goals here. I mean, people are allowed to want lower prices, and honestly, I think wanting a lower price is, like, fair. They have gotten very greedy. But also, I don't know. I'll get it anyway. If you guys don't want to get it because it's too expensive, I'm not going to frickin' tell you to buy something you don't want, because I'm not selling it. You're not giving them money? Okay, then don't buy it. Persona 5 launched for $20. What even is Persona owned by? Is Persona... Persona's not indie, is it? Is that part of Nintendo? Am I stupid? I have... not... No, like... in a Nintendo-oriented space, but, like... I don't think people realize... spamming it into the Treehouse Live. You're talking to a wall, dude. The people there that are playing the game are not in control of that. Also, I do think there has been misinformation spread about it. People are claiming that like all the games are 80. That's just not true. Like that's objectively false information. So I genuinely don't get why people had that idea that every game was going to get it be 80. But I fact checked that. It's not true. That's some of them. I mean, they might do a backpedal. I mean, this is more backlash that I've seen Nintendo get. I think this is the most backlash I've ever seen Nintendo get since the Nintendo Online. And this, I can see them going back down, and I hope they do. My issue is not that I think like, people should stop saying it's too high, because, I mean, it kind of is. My issue is more just, I feel like the reaction has been strange. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have that strong of an opinion on it. It's really not that big of a deal to me. What I do find weird, though, is when people instantly call the game terrible because it's expensive. I've seen people say, wow, we're paying more for less. That's just... Have you seen the trailer? Ignore the price for a sec. The game looks cool. The price is too high, but the game genuinely looks really, really good. This basically qualifies for politics? How? Oh, I guess it does. This game sells too well to change precedent. Part of me also does think, like, I did spend $80 on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe because of the DLC, but this game looks better than Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but also encouraging that type of economy would be a bad thing because then that would make more things expensive. I don't know, it's a weird thing. I almost feel like I'm playing devil's advocate by, like, looking at it from the Nintendo side. Especially since they have plenty of money as is. They'd probably be fine if they kept it at 60, let's be real here. I say probably, they would. Like, they just would. Why did I grab Sunflower? Are politics banned here? I'm going to say let's change the subject and not talk about politics. I don't think it's better than 8 Deluxe. I think it does look a lot better than 8 Deluxe. Hi, Bacon Pug, how are you? Magnet Shroom doesn't work on the Hunter Zombie, does it? I don't know what to do about the Hunter Zombie. I don't think Spike Weed will be able to kill all of them fast enough. Let's see. I guess I'll bring King Cactus again. Kind of meh. I'm sorry to hear that. Do I want to bring Ice Shroom? Maybe. Pickle Pepper. Pickle Pepper's pretty good. Probably Ampliflower, actually. That would be really good here. What else do I need? Aloe. You were not expecting Glitch Zombie? I don't get the point of Glitch Zombie. I guess it's just supposed to be like a silly Easter egg, but... eh. It's a weird one to me. I feel like I'm running out of things to talk about. And also because I'm still trying to think about what plants to grab, and I'm slowing myself down at both by a significant amount. Is this the final wave that I need to do? think I explained my feelings enough in the venting and ranting channel the day before. Oh, yeah. That's your piece. I mean, yeah, my take on it is if the game's too expensive for you, don't buy it. I want the game, and I will buy it. I keep saying I want to change the subject. That guy is holding a door, but that guy's holding a gun. Gun is more effective at combat than door. I want to go with the ice stream. If this doesn't work, I blame you. The guy watching the stream. You'd be dead in a week. For unrelated reasons, probably. I don't know where I was going with that. You'd be dead, but not because he was, you were tricked. What? I feel like that was not supposed to sound that dark. You got something in mind? My principles are stopping me from buying it? Okay. There's a minigame that deals with glitch zombies. Oh yeah, I did not play all the minigames yet. Okay, I don't even want to put the king cacti down yet, because honestly the watermelons are way more important. I like how the newspaper zombies keep dying before they can even get angry. What is occurring over there? What, is something bad happening? Something happening May 14th. Am I stupid? Was that just in, like, a random date that he picked for a bit, or is there actually something on May 14th? Gosh, watermelon is simplicity perfected. Like, honestly. You know, it just now occurred to me how much I just cut my sun production by doing this. It's probably worth it. Actually, you know what, it's probably not, because I might need to replace some stuff. But, it's okay. It's just loads of spikes and nothing else. I am very worried about the gun zombies. Sorry, the hunter zombies. You've got to be... Yeah, the fact that they can attack that early is crazy. You know, I think it might be that... I think slowing them down probably doesn't reduce their timer. So, like, plasma would be a better effective... I mean, like, timer as in how quickly they're willing to shoot. Yeah, that wasn't a big deal, though. Like, I don't think that Chomp, or Devourer, did much. Thought I was going to die before, but now I'll get to see what's going on, so that's cool. Okay. Of course, it's the catapult zombie. Just in case I want to bring Umbrella Leaf, but I doubt that I'll need it. Actually, I might. It's like I have all the spike rocks, but I really don't feel like replacing all of them. Any hints to what happens May 14th? March 14th. Wait, that's not right. It should say, the day crabs fries! You know, I almost brought Doomstream before I remembered that hard mode makes it completely unusable. I honestly regret not going with the Plasma Wood strategy. I guess I'll bring Sunshine. For the, you know, final level. I'm gonna want to bring Spikeweed, Spike Rock. Guess I'll just see then. No comment. It's just a block of ice invading. I just now realized it's actually slightly transparent. You can barely see the zombie in there. Doomsure Hate is so forced. It is not forced. No, let me be clear here. I really like Doomshroom. I just don't like him in this mod with the hard mode turned on, because hard mode, for those who don't know, makes sure he blows up your own plants. Also, Bacon, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm using Restream to stream on Twitch at the same time. Have you followed on Twitch yet? I don't know. Anyway. He seems pretty chill. Okay. I also could have done Electric Pea Shooter. That actually probably would have been better than a second row of watermelons. The PvZ community is in shambles. Real. Time for another YouTube call-out post. You already did one of those, but yes, if anyone who's watching hasn't followed on Twitch, that would be nice. If you followed on Twitch, although that goes both ways. You can also subscribe on YouTube. I just don't like saying it too much because I feel like if I am saying it too much, I'm being annoying. What do you mean you're in flight mode? Did you turn on airplane mode? I will do these regularly until you get there. Okay. Fine. Wow. I'm not gonna lie to you. I forgot about the Michael Jackson zombie. I, didn't realize they were there. I don't know what to do about them. I'm not going to make that a devourer yet, because it's probably just going to get destroyed. But... okay, good job, devourer. Follow the Gamer King? Yeah, follow the Gamer King. Gamer King also deserves followers. I love the sounds of the explosions and balloon popping. This is literally Bloon's tower defense. This is just the audio for Bloon's tower defense right now. You know what I just realized? There's one major reason that this run has been so much better than the others. There's been no jack-in-the-box zombies. You know, the things that instantly ruin my entire defense single-handedly. There's been none of that. That's a pretty important part. I know that's not the only thing that's messed up my runs, but, like, that has been one of the biggest ones. I was not looking at this. The only reason I was missing that was because I was only looking at the screen with my peripheral vision. If that Devourer died before it got to eat the zombie because of the slowness, I would have thrown a fit. I'm glad the fire streams are there to make them avoid getting slowed. There's no... Armored guards, that's a good point. Overall, this has just been a way better run. The armored guards were such a run killer, dude. Like, yeah, group zombies, dealing with massive groups of zombies sucks, but I'd take that over the armored guards. Magnet Shroom is really good against armored guards, but even with the Magnet Shrews, they're still about as threatening. I mean, I think we have a Magnet Shroom. It makes their HP about the same as a regular guard because it removes their armor. So they become slower than a guard, but they also can't be slowed more because they're immune to Hurricane and slowness effects. So like a regular guard's not immune to slowness effects. But I think an armored guard, or Gladiantua, I mean, is about as slow as a slowed guard, but like his attack can destroy up to 6 plants at once if you position them all horrendously. So honestly, I think even if you bring Magnet Shrooms, they're still worse than a regular guard, and I win. Yeah, I meant Gladiantuas. 6 evil tie lasers. No! You're supposed to obey me! The 7 tie lasers. Alright, well that was a success. Yeah, that's what I meant, 6 plants at once, the 3x3 damage. Also, it's not 3x3, it's 3x2, isn't it? Or maybe I can hit plant, maybe it is 3x3. Because it might be able to hit plants that are like somewhat behind it. You know, I never thought about that. Oh, you said it on YouTube. You do realize they can see the Twitch chat through the thing. That would be 9 plants. 3 times 3 is 9. I thought it was 3 by 2, that's why I thought it would be 6. Although one of the plants would have to be directly behind him, so like, who cares? Don't follow me in real life, that's like rude. So how have you been? I've been doing alright. School has been a bit much, and a few things have been annoying me lately, but like overall I'm doing pretty good. Stalkerish? Well, that's within the line of rude. In a way. Eight plants at max. Yeah, but that would... It would be 9 plants at max. I almost just counted them out loud before I realized it's not like you can see the tiles that I'd be counting. Actually, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If we assume... Hang on. If we assume that, like, one attacked here, and it was 3x3 instead of 2x3, it would get these ones. So that would be 3, 3, and 3. Adds up to 9. If it's 2x3, then it would just be this and this, which is what I thought it was, which would be 6. But, like... Who would put a plant behind the armored guard? Okay, if you have... So even... First of all, it is something you might do if it's out of range of being attacked by his main attack, because there could be merit to that sometimes, in very niche scenarios. And it's a max. We said max. We didn't say reasonable, we said max. Which means no exceptions. But also, if we go by the logic of who would do that, if he can do a 2x3, how often are you going to have plants in this spot, these two spots, that are still alive? Oh, have a good one, Gamer King. Enjoy your Paper Mario. I might raid you. Anyway. Potato Mine. Do I want to bring Lightning Reed? Nah. It's only 9. Sorry I'm taking so long. I'm thinking about what plants I want to bring. I just said one of the most obvious things in the history of ever. I wish Vine Nut healed itself. Guess I'll just do a pumpkin strategy. With aloe. Aloe vera. This will probably not work. They have no minor differences to the sequel. Well, I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know if I mentioned this to you already, Bacon Pug, but I'm actually playing a mod of the game called a PvZ DLC, which includes a hard... It basically acts like a DLC to the game, and they're still updating it a bit. It's not done. But within that DLC also includes a hard mode, which is what I'm playing. So I'm playing the hard survival and hard mode. I am survival hard mode. Hard survival? Survival hard? Survival hard roof hard. I might have waited a little too long before planting those down. And if I did, I'm going to just instantly restart. Have a good one, Gamer King. Oh, thank you for letting me know. About the spoilers, potential spoilers. Alright, either this one or the pool theme is like my favorite track in this game, in vanilla. Actually, I think it's still probably my favorite with the DLC soundtracks included. Not to, like, condescend the DLC tracks. They're really good. I like them. I like the moon theme and the jungle theme. I think I like the moon theme a bit more. I don't know what the consensus is on that. I really hope that Chomper will be able to recharge in time, but okay. I don't trust it. What did I... Moon and jungle. What did I say? Sorry, forest. Whatever you call it. Woods. God, Chomper sucks. they kind of still look like clones in modern PvZ. It's just now there's like variants, but it's like per level instead of... I guess there's the occasional female one in, what do you call it? Big White Beach. Jesus Christ, I'm just gonna make you a Devourer. That's how long you're taking. I have to upgrade you just to kill a single freaking Buckethead. By the way, Devourer is like Chomper, but it recharges faster and can eat multiple zombies at once if they're if multiple are in range. Don't know about the DLC tracks, Big White Beach. What did I say? Did I not say Big White Beach? Roof's your second favorite? What's your favorite? How do I see more comments all of a sudden? Oh. Is that from the Twitch comments? Oh. Too bad it's 3x3. You're never sleeping? Okay. You don't remember Bacon Hug here before? He got here, like, in the late, quarter of the Fog segment of the stream. By the way, yeah, Electric Pea Shooter's projectile just bounces off the roof. Which I think they specifically gave him that mechanic because they introduce you to him in the moon area of all things. I should make it clear. Moon is not on the moon. It's a DLC area. It's the first, like, area of the DLC mod. And it takes place on the roof, but at night. And the reason they call it Moon is because its gimmick does involve a blood moon type thing. But it's like Fog. It's like... Well, it's not like Fog gameplay-wise, but it's like the Moon... They just called it that because they didn't want to call it Night Roof. Kind of like how Fog is called Fog instead of Night Pool. Which I understand. Also, I don't know how good of a call Electric Pea Shooter is here, but I'm going with it. You don't see a single comment of him on it? Oh, sometimes YouTube chat bugs out. Until you, like, close and reopen it, especially on mobile. All worlds are one word. That too. Did not consider that. I appreciate when mod devs try to, like, have consistency with the original game. Hello, Ryan Zombies, how are you? Why do you hate the roof? You have a hate, like, genuine hatred for roof. Jesus Christ. I'd hate to see it get first on anything. They did ruin the consistency with World 6. How so? Moon? I don't think Roof is a bad world at all. I like Roof. I think it's a good finale to the main game. I should probably turn on fast forward. That was such a waste of a Devourer, Chom. Also, I just love the music of Roof. It's so good. I love the interactive music PvZ1 has, where it gets a little more chaotic when there's more zombies on screen. Or not chaotic. Actually, yeah, chaotic's kind of the right word. Doesn't follow the structure of only having zombie cone and intro levels in 6.6 and 6.8. Hang on. Zombie Coneman and intro levels. Well, I think they break that structure because it's the final world of the game, and they don't feel like holding your hand anymore. I mean, I do think vanilla PvZ1 is like a very, very easy game. And honestly, like, In the final world, why would they still be giving you levels with no special zombies? Or no bucket heads, rather. Also, what do you mean, the new zombie? Doesn't Roof have multiple zombies? It has, Bungee, Catapult, Garg. Pogo's from Fog, isn't it? For some reason, I guess I associate Pogo with Roof because of that one minigame, even though it's, like, not a Roof. This is so easy for Electric Pea Shooter. Electric Pea Shooter counters all of these guys. Top messages are all messages. It does, I mean, sometimes it really does just bug out. Also, that was the first thing Ryan Zombies said. Anyway, how are you, Ryan Zombies? Not having Gladiantuar is... Gladiantuar did not exist in World... Oh, you were talking about World 6. Okay, no, 6-9 should have had Gladiantuar. I agree with that. No, you said Roof. Alright? You said Roof. Okay, they might fix that later. We were talking about Roof. Where on earth did you get World 6 from? You said, you would say Roof is good. Hang on. I hate Roof in general, and I hate to see it in first anything. Roof is the only bad world. What's so... You changed the subject. What's so bad about Roof? When we were talking about ruining with a consistent... I mean, to be fair, I can see why they messed it. Like, it is a mod. I still think that with, like, the intro levels, not doing, like, just Coneheads, like, I agree with that. The frickin'... It's supposed to take place, like... after what would otherwise be the end game. Yeah, they're gentlemen. They're holding the door. I appreciate it. However, the fact that they don't include the special zombies in 6-9 is genuinely just a weird decision. It's not a big deal to me. Like, I still had fun playing through it the first time. As much as I thought it was a weird decision, I still had fun with it. And also, Giga Football Zombies probably should be before Gladiantuar, yeah. Not Armored Gargs, Gladiantuar. Actually, hang on. Do Gladiantuar show up before Giga Football Zombies? Because Giga Football Zombies should definitely be the first thing. Matter of fact, they do regular Gargs in 6-9, which is a very weird decision to me. Reg football in 6-7. Okay, yeah, that's weird. I think they should fix that. I still think that overall it's like an alright world because I think the concepts and stuff is pretty cool. I think jungle might be a little better designed in... Not jungle, forest, whatever the frick it's called. I don't even know. Woods. I think it's woods. Moon is cool. Roof is a good finale world for vanilla. Woods... As much as, like... What's funny, I feel like I enjoyed Moon more than Woods. Simply because Moon, I felt like I had to try a lot harder. But I still think, in a way, Woods feels like it's better designed. Simply because the plants feel a lot more like they belong. Because there's a lot of plants in Moon that don't. The zombies are less annoying. I mean, that's not entirely true. A lot of them... Okay, no, I take it back. A lot of the zombies in Woods are very annoying. However, Moon has Vampire Zombie, which doesn't do much. And let me be clear here, I'm just trying to do constructive criticism. I still love this mod. I don't want to be like mean to the devs or anything. This is all supposed to sound more constructive, but Vampire Zombie really doesn't do much. I think it's like he's a cool concept, but it's like he doesn't do much. He's not offensive in any way. But I don't like care about him. The Crow Zombies needs a rework. Scarecrow Zombie needs a rework. I don't like Scarecrow Zombie. If Backup Dancer was an utter nightmare to fight. Bumblebee Pea Shooter on that second plant image there. That is for the woods area, yeah. It can shoot zombies in bushes and prioritize stuff and also looks cursed. Alright, I'm gonna do something that might trigger a lot of people, but it kinda has to be done. I'm gonna have to shovel these guys. Ignore that. I wanna move them up. But, do I wanna move them up to this lane or this lane? I'll do it this lane. And I might regret that later. Dude, I've never been more tempted to bring Gold Magnet, because I'm sick of grabbing these coins. I mean, I don't need any of these chompers. This level is a free win. The electric pea shooters, unironically, can solo this entire level. Dude. Why B? You got a problem with bees? I don't fucking know. Actually, can the bungee zombies go here? Probably. Be me. Bee. Be me. A bee. Oh yeah, 4chan got, like, taken down, didn't it? I've never used 4chan before, I just saw a bunch of stuff, like, from it that I thought was funny. Okay, the bungee zombies can go there. And we only encounter armored guards once if you don't include minigame in survival mode. They might have been trying to experiment with the Gladiantuar thing. I do think it's a little weird, because with Moon, it's like, they introduced Gladiantuar, and I don't think any of the new zombies they introduced in the woods top it. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, zombie design for the Moon. Got Vampire, which is like cool, but it doesn't do much. You got Scarecrow Zombie, who's genuinely annoying. And kind of just requires you to use Lightning Reed. Which, I mean, it's a good plant anyway, but still, it's just annoying. You got Giga Football Zombie, which, I mean, a very strong zombie. It's not like an interesting zombie mechanically wise, but I still like it. And then you got Gladiantuar, which is by far the coolest. And then they don't really use it at all. And then you got the Woods, where they just, like... You got the Hunter Zombie. Hunter Zombie's actually quite cool. You got... Although I do think that they should make sure the Hunter Zombie does damage rather than an insta-kill. I think they should make it work more like the Catapult Zombie. Where, like, instead of just an insta-kill, like, I'm kind of just repeating myself. It should do a set amount of damage. I think that set amount of damage should probably be enough to, like, one-shot most plants. But I don't... The fact that it can one-shot, like, tall nuts is stupid. I don't think any of the wood zombies are too deadly. I wouldn't say they're too deadly with the way they're used in the woods, but if they were, like, spammed more, they would be. And I think the thing with, like, the hunter zombie is just that, like, since none of the other zombies in the woods are that strong, they don't feel that threatening. Because they kind of need help to be threatening. If that makes any sense. Yeah, I'm gonna need a magnet shroom to take off that armor. Jeez, that guy's huge. This is actually concerning. This is a really bad setup here. You know what? I just remembered. Devourer can one-shot a Gargantuar. I'm not kidding. Devourer can eat Gargantuars. That's not gonna work. Oh, who am I kidding? I need, squash. Cherry bomb. Might as well bring, this one. I'm glad the game reminded me. Still to this day afraid of the weak Jack-in-the-Box zombies. I don't care that they're weak, they have a chance of literally blowing up my defense. And you say to this day like it hasn't been like a few weeks, dude. They are, like, whenever I play Endless, they genuinely end about as many runs as a Gargantuars do. Maybe not as many, that's a heavy exaggeration. They end a lot of... They don't end them single-handedly, but they contribute to nearing the end. Shrinking Violet would have been good, actually. I just never grabbed Shrinking Violet. I don't feel like Shrinking Violet belongs in this mod, to be completely honest with you. I feel like I'm almost cherry-picking with my opinions on this mod at this point, but yeah, I don't really get the decision behind Shrinking Violet. I don't think it fits in with this game. You know, maybe I should actually put those in the spots that don't have the sunflower yet. I'm literally just doing that for, like, better symmetry. But, like, that's a dumb reason. Put the electric pea shooters where it's most efficient. It's really problematic in Endless, yeah, I agree. And it's... Since the... Jack-in-the-Box... I do think, you know, you could call me a beta tester. I'm allowed to cherry pick. But Jack-in-the-Box is an RNG-based thing, which means when they spam them, there is a chance that there is always a decent chance. Hang on, how do I put this? The more Jack-in-the-Box zombies there are, the more likely it is that one of them will blow up prematurely, or earlier than you would expect. Too early for me to do anything about it. And they will annihilate part of my defense. I finally remembered what I wanted to use that lane for. This thing. Holy crap, you cannot send that many things at me at once. Get out. Okay, that actually killed... Uh-oh. Frick. Kill the No! Alright, what on earth is this? hello, you are Saba. How are you? I mean, what do I do about this? Like, actually. I kind of just feel like I lose here. How on earth is this guy not dead? Where's the flower pot? Thank you. Just use cobs. Shut up! As you can clearly see, there are no cobs on my lawn. I mean, it's not... I think the fact that it's spam is largely just because I'm playing in hard mode. If there was no Gargantuars, there would be no Gargantuar spam. And that's just kind of how it is when I'm playing the hard mode version of this. The spam of everything. Cool. And now there's this guy. Alright. That's not a flower pot. I have noticed. Okay, at least it's the regular Gargantuar. I should probably bring lemonade. That is not what I meant to grab. Fake football mech zombie? Yeah. They're not... They're actually... Hang on. Okay, so they're not, like, absurdly tanky. Yeah, if a wave takes too long, it just sort of ends automatically. Especially if there's, like, not that much left. But, that is a little worrying. I don't have much sun production. I need more sun. Leaf blower zombie. Pay attention, chat. Thank you, I guess. Fine, I'll bring this stupid shrinking violet. No, I don't want a shrinking violet. I want 4 instas. I kind of appreciate they made Shrinking Violet only 100, or 100 sun, I mean, because, like, it deserves to be expensive. It's a really busted plant in PvZ, too. Shrinking Violet with no plant food is weird. Shrinking Violet without plant food is still a ridiculously strong plant. Okay, do you just not how to do you just like not like spelling Gladiantuar, or is it? I'm just curious at this point. Yeah, Chomper's probably not a good play here. How about we go with Gladiantuar as weird to spell? That's true. No, there is no live chat to join. What are you on about? Someone ping me? Oh, no. No one did. Who's Salmon? You know what? Oh, shoot. No, I remember. Sorry. I'm bad with names. Salmon is a very good fish. Alright. I appreciate the fact that they gave the Gladiantor a unique voice. Actually, I'm pumpkin. Okay, the fact that Electric Pew Shooter like makes coins when one projectile kills multiple zombies at once is completely busted. Look at this. This is stupid. Or at least like a higher coin probability. Electric Pew Shooter just farms coins and it's really kind of dumb. Actually, maybe any plant would be doing this because it's all zombie spam. I don't actually know exactly how it works. Sure seems like it's caused by the Electric Pew Shooter, though. So I'm going to assume it is. Because everything's only as it appears. Everyone knows this. I'm being sarcastic. EP is really good, but to be clear, it doesn't one-shot zombies. The way EP works... Well, first of all, there's 3 of them in each row. Yeah. There's 3 of them in each row. But, the way EP works is very weird. Every time it hits a zombie, it does a 3x3 splash. At least I think it's 3x3. If not, it's close to that. As a result, the amount of damage it does to each zombie increases by how clumped up the zombies are. Because if there's 2 zombies really close together, it'll hit both of those zombies, which will make it do splash damage twice. So it'll hit one of the zombies once, which will cause the other zombie to take the splash damage. But then when it hits the second zombie directly, it also causes the first zombie to also take said splash damage. And that adds up when there's 3 of them, that adds up when there's 4 of them, that adds up when there's 10 of them. So, yeah, sometimes they do just straight up one-shot a zombie, but that's only a sometimes. They literally benefit from the zombies being clumped up, and I find that actually kind of interesting. Also, I should not have done that. Oh, God. Wait, they can one-shot what? Oh, it only works on the cart zombies. It doesn't stop gargantuars. I thought they could take I thought the divine nuts could tank gargantuars. They cannot. Yeah, really good late game, really good against groups. In this situation, however, Electric Pea Shooter frickin' sucks. You know, I really should have dealt with this guy first. I was just kind of like, he'll probably be able to take care of it. He can't! There. Pause buffering. Yeah, imps are annoyingly strong against the EPs because the imps separate from the rest of the zombies. What the frick is this? . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Okay, yeah, it did good against the leaf blowers. Terrible against the Gargs. Terrible against the Gargs. Watermelon would have been much better there. But I can't complain too much. It got me a ton of coins, and it still did a good job at what it's supposed to do. Hunter Zombie. I'm a little concerned. My first idea to deal with Hunter Zombie is to just put weaker plants at the front. Plants that I don't care about as much. Actually, you know what? I might just make that Firestream. I mean, that's still 150 sun. Nah, I'm not going to bring Firestream. Taunt, 125 sun. It's a bit much, but it's... Taunt is overkill. I'm going with Walnut. We're going with Imitator Walnut. Rare Walnut strategy. I very rarely use Walnut. I tend to just prefer Taunt. Desperate times call for desperate measures. And also I want to. Your weak plant is the pot. I could do that. It doesn't shoot past the pot. For some reason, in my head, it did, but yeah, it doesn't. Hunter Zombie is not very good here. Now that I think about it. Actually, it is still quite good here, because it only needs to break past one pot, and then destruction. There's going to be a ton of Hunter Zombies, which is why it's a good thing I'm bringing Electric Pea Shooter, because I think they're somewhat based off RNG, but only somewhat. Not like Jack-in-the-Box zombies. Screw it. Who's the strongest plant? I don't know. Wintermelon, Cob Cannon. I didn't bring Sunflower. I should have brought Sunflower. That was actually a big mistake. Yeah, it is a good thing EP's good for the early game here. Bee Shooter is terrible. Unironically, the fact that I forgot to bring Sunflower might be the death of me here. I'm gonna cherry bomb that. That's 4 of them. That's... Thank you. Well, we're boned. How on earth is it already the huge wave? Give me sun or give me death. It appears they're choosing death. I was not counting on that. You know, it just occurred to me, even if I beat all this like wave of football zombies, I'm going to get shot down by Hunter Zombies. Well, frick. I tried. I'm gonna do one more run, and then I'll call it. Bro moment? Yeah, that was stone. There's really not that many strategies I feel like I can do for roof. Why didn't I use it? Because it would have cost 175 sun to get only one football zombie before it would eventually get mowed down. The cherry bombs and squash were a more immediate solution, and I needed an immediate solution. Cobb, Winter, and EP. EP is... I still don't think EP's bad, it just, like, wasn't good for that. I might... You know what? Imitator potato mine. Sorry, I'm really tired. I knew you were going to do that, King Oblivion. The moment it came out of my mouth. I knew it. You can't trick me anymore. I know I'm going to have to shovel that sunflower later, but just hang on. I know it's not a trick, I was just saying. As trying to sound dramatic. Famous fun person to make weird names for like that. Behind Liam cries, more like Liam dies. Armored Guard was the start of the downfall. Yeah, that's kind of how it is in survival. One bad bit ends up leading to the downfall for the rest of it. No argument there. Butter. Thank you, Corn, for having pitiful damage. I don't know why I shoveled that early. That was completely unnecessary. Corn, basically just corn. Wait till I make it into a bigger corn. Then the zombies will be shaking in their boots. Yeah, I did get them pretty early. Especially since it was Gladiantor plus regular guard. Which, you know, arguably was actually a good thing, because that might have made it to where there was less Gladiantors. I don't know, though. I'm curious how hard a wave with literally everything would be, actually. That would be a fun mode. I still have to try... I'm gonna have to do a separate stream for Endless of this on this mod. I know I started an Endless thing for vanilla like a few months ago, and then I stopped doing that, and I don't plan on going back to it, because quite frankly, why would I go back to that when I'm having so much fun with this mod, you know? Crazy Theory of the Focals. I've never listened to that. It's probably pretty good, though. Think Gladiator is harder than Gargantuar? Let's see here. It can kill plants in other lanes. It does the Doomshroom Crater effect. It has twice the amount of HP. It also is immune to the Devourer thing. It can't be slowed. Its downsides are that it's already slower, and that its armor can be taken off. But even if you take the armor off, it's still stronger. It's still like the same HP as a regular guard. I think Gladiator is stronger overall. You know, actually, don't waste that. Stall out the zombies a bit. I changed my mind. I'm going to use this. Oh, frick. I did not mean to swipe that there. Oops. I just completely missed. That's not good. I meant to blow them up. What's the last stream you were talking about? It was before my time. That's big corn. It is big corn, and apparently I'm stupid. Oh my god, he's not loaded. I see why I made that error. I even made the mistake of assuming that it launches by letting go of click. No, you have to click twice. Jurassic Marsh will probably not be added as World 8. Didn't mean only Cob Cannons. This is not my bad. Technically, I'm still using Kernel Pulp so far. And also, who said double Cob Cannons is a bad idea? I didn't mean to double click that. I think it used to be hold in vanilla or something. Maybe I'm wrong. They really need to fix that sound effect. They need to make the sound effect more like how it works for Tall Nuts. That's not as loud. Also, these guys should probably actually be moved forward a bit for more space. Actually, no, it's probably fine. I'm gonna leave it like that for now. Is there a bug or glitch? I mean, there is at least one bug and at least one glitch. Yeah, I'm doing more than just 2 cobs. You see, they have this funny mechanic where they have a really long recharge time, so I can't plant them all instantly. It's called, game balance. Anyway, my defense is just these guys. This is fun. I'm having fun, chat. This is why we love Blover. You know, sure, yep. My strategy is Lightning Read and Bonk Choice. I didn't play PvZ DLC on my PC because my PC is broken. I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't even know DLC worked on mobile. Or did you not? Are you talking about PvZ too? I don't know. Lightning Read is good here, but I'm not going to use that for now. What does Pogo Zombie do with Corn Cob? Cupkin is not good in PvZ Brutal Mode EX+. I don't really care right now, I'm gonna be real. I mean, thanks, I guess I might use that later if I ever play the mod, which is an if. It doesn't, alright. Bacon Pug, have you ever played this game? Just out of curiosity. I'm trying to decide what's the right positioning for the right stuff here. I got it. Never played one of these games in my life. See, some of these games are like my childhood, so I like them. Just speaking bluntly and literally, I appreciate it. What else do I need? This kind of just looks like all I need, actually. I don't know. Clone this. Water bucket? Release! Call me crazy all you want. Who looks crazy now that your house is destroyed by my cop cannon barrage? Called Pogo Zombie a bouncy. What? Let's see. That's enough for only 3 of them. I'm going to save up my son a bit. It actually helps to wait a bit before I blow them all to smithereens, because then it stalls the wave a bit longer. Alright, that's enough for 4. See, I just genuinely don't know what this... Like, I think if they throw out... If they send Gladianturas my way, what'll that do? Excuse me, sorry. I should have muted for that. Water pot? Release! Don't mute to sneeze. Okay, interesting suggestion, but okay. I don't know what that means. That's not English. I don't speak that many languages. One, to be precise. In hindsight, I probably should have bothered to learn Spanish. Or any other language. I might be stupid. I was just trying to select Cob Cannon before putting down the Kernel Bolt. Yeah. 10 Cob Cannons, what are the zombies going to do? Run, that's what. Give up. The zombies should probably give up. I shouldn't have shoveled that yet. It's not a cooldown. Oh well. Hey Burrito Boy, how are you? Oh wait, those guys can't go over vine nuts, can they? They cannot. Oh, I should definitely get rid of those guys as quickly as possible. Those guys can actually single-handedly destroy my entire defense. So, like, they're actually a threat. I mean, if they get to the tall nuts, I kind of just lose. I mean, I don't lose, but, like, one of my lanes basically does it. Actually, I don't know how he interacts with corn cobs. Cob cannons. It's German. It did seem German. Gesundheit. Gesundheit? How do you pronounce it? Now I'm curious. Now it's kind of something I want to say. Because German's... I've always thought German was... If I were to learn a language, German is in at least my top 5 choices. Gesundheit. Gesundheit, sorry. Gesundheit. Well, that doesn't... Alright. Glad you're doing great, Bria boy. Alright. The zombies lose. I win. This is probably what World War II was like. Ah! I had a feeling I should have put an umbrella leaf there. I was worried that guy was about to use the leaf blower on that. Stand ready for my arrival. Gesundheit. What? Okay, anyway. I just got an idea. I just remembered one of my favorite plants in this mod. Maybe not one of my favorites. I like this plant a lot. Who's been my favorite? I wonder if Nick is still here using this as background noise or if he left. Sunflower I'm going to bring because I actually want to put down new plants. Well, I need to be prepared for stronger zombies later. Frick. I accidentally tabbed out. Gamer King did start stream. Oh, right. Yeah, he probably would go over to Gamer King's stream. I was just curious. I already put down the... yeah. Oh, I need to turn off speed up. I was like, geez, why are they going so fast? It's because their speed is double. Yeah, see, I removed my aloes, so now there's no healing going around. That should be okay. I actually don't seem to have enough sun production, so I'm just going to put some sunflowers down up here. They fire and goo. Close enough. Yeah, would you believe me if I said that's, like, incredibly good to be able to do piercing slowness? Should I bring twin sunflowers? Well, it's another one of those things where I kind of need the sun now, and twin sunflowers cost 3 times the price. So, quite frankly, considering how much longer they take to pay themselves off than a regular sunflower, no. No, 3 times the price if you only go by the twin sunflower upgrade, because it's 3 times the price for what is effectively one sunflower that doesn't take up any space. It's only 4 times the price if you count the original sunflower, but I don't count the original sunflower. I was referring to just the extra sunflower from the twin sunflower. But yeah, I guess combined it would be 4 times the price. It would be quadrupling the price, yeah. That's part of the cost, but like, I already put down the regular sunflower. It's not like I put down the sunflower just for the twin sunflower. I put down the sunflower for the sunflower. Total is 4 times. Bah, humbug. The humble bug. Boy, I sure hope that nothing ruins my AAA game. The humble bug. Actually, I shouldn't say AAA. That's like, if anyone has any experience in game development, oops. That's just a thing that happens when making a game. Me went outside. The humble bug. The not so humble blood-sucking parasite of an excuse for an animal. Parasite is not the correct description, and I'm fully aware of that. But I hate bugs enough to where I don't really care. Mosquitoes suck. That was not supposed to be a pun. I hate mosquitoes. I don't hate many animals. I tend to like animals to some degree. I mean, like, I don't interact with them, but I like their existence. Mosquitoes, I do not like them. I think they suck. I did the exact same mistake. I hate them. Dang it. Double A game. I mean, it's all just buzzwords, really, but, what's your first appearance before Twitch and YT? I don't know. I mean, I did YT first, I can tell you that, and I guess before I started doing my own streams, I did briefly appear on this one channel called Greek and Shaw. Not much, though. Actually, I guess there was that one Poison type stream from Spelunky 2 from, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago now. Thank you, Umbrella League. Yeah, I actually didn't exist until today. This is all part of the simulation. You're just sort of living in a fake realm. So that's not preferable. Actually, these guys aren't terrible. There's a chance that the Frost Shrooms can solo all of them. And I know that Corn Cob destroys ladders. So actually, I don't care about them. You say you're crazy, you know you're crazy. Question. How would we feel about me streaming PvZ Fusion? Because I've been thinking about that one. What on earth do I even bring here? Like, I feel like I need nothing. Like, that's the reason I'm struggling to decide what to bring. It's like, everything seems covered. I'm just gonna... Screw it. Tone it, I guess. Imitate it. Eh. If I end up somehow losing this, I'm gonna throw a fit. Release! Oh, Glitch Zombie. I don't actually know if they do anything other than visuals, by the way. I assume it's all visual. Dave's house is really well fortified. I love using Tangle Kelp on Water Pot because it makes 0 sense. Oops. I guess I'll just put that there. Yeah, that was a complete waste of 150 stun, now that I think about it. Yeah, I don't think Cob Cannon's very good. I think they should, buff them. Surplus attack speed or something. Like, this guy sucks. Oh, wait, no, hang on. The fusion thing wasn't the main thing I was asking. What if I... So, I got a decent repo recording. And I was thinking of just doing a Funny Moments compilation of repo. Would you guys watch that? Also, half the reason I'm even using Cob Cannon is just to prove I am aware that there are strategies that I can do that are better than the ones I have been doing. I think the fun out of Plants vs. Zombies comes from messing around with stuff and seeing what I can do with different stuff. I feel like if I, like, Cob Cannon genuinely can beat most things in this game. And as you can see, I did a pretty good job of just conjuring up a strategy that just sort of works on seemingly everything. I think Giga Football Zombie's more of a moon area thing, by the way. I know that, like, anything can happen in survival mode, but it seems like zombies are still more likely to spawn in some areas than others. I could be wrong. Like, I used to watch, I do genuinely get where the mentality of the occasional backseating comes from. It's like a major part of the interaction is just like, you know, telling a streamer what you think would be the better strategy, and it's like, I've been playing PvZ for a long time. Sometimes people do say an idea that actually helps. That's usually in PvZ 2. When it comes to PvZ 1 stuff, I know how good Cob Cannon is, and I know how good Watermelon is. And there's not much that exists that's better than either of those. No, you're fine. I get that it's hard to avoid doing it. It's just that, like, when multiple people do it, and sometimes you're not usually the issue, actually. There's just the occasional person that'll be, like, annoying with it, and it's like, I know that Melon Polt is good, and I know that this guy could probably use some work, but you want to know which one's newer? Which one came from 2009 and which one came from whenever this mod came out? Repo would be fun. Alright, so you guys seem like you would watch a repo video. That's good. I did a recording with Splashy, Bob Box, and Nixley, which some of you guys might know. At least one of those names. I know Bacon, you probably don't, because it's a community that you're not involved in. Why Ice Block Zombie? Why care? I will blow them up. Okay, I forgot the Lumberjack Zombie exists. He might be a problem. Bob Box. 3/4 of those people. I only said 3, so I'm assuming you're counting me. Nixley, Bob Box, Splashy Washy. I'd be surprised if you don't know... Oh, you probably know... I don't know which one of those you wouldn't know. It would probably be Nixley, actually. I don't know. But yeah, it was fun. You're a simple goober, you know very little. There's nothing wrong with that. That was not supposed to sound condescending, I was being genuine. You don't know Splashy Washy, that's surprising. He's the biggest of the 4 people involved in that. He actually already did a repo video, a session that I would have been in if it weren't for the fact that I was on vacation during the recording. I'm a little sad about that. It was a great vacation, and it was a great recording without me, but I'm sad I missed it. I would have been in a really, really good repo session that already has a video on it. Although that same guy did a video that I was in for Lethal Company like twice. So check out Splashy and like look at his Lethal Company stuff, because that's peak. Do 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 do. How did I end up with this much sun? I'm definitely not just telling you to watch it because I'm in it. That would be crazy. Yeah, this would be a lot harder if it weren't for Ice Shroom. But even if Ice Shroom wasn't like a thing, I would just use Wintermelon instead. Ice Shroom is a little bit better, especially at this range. I mean, at this range specifically, and like for slowing. I think Wintermelon, you know, Wintermelon still does better damage and has better range. And it's 3x3 splash, so I don't need as many. Hey, you do know how to do that. You're just now realizing how broken Frostrum is. I don't remember who said it, but I remember said like, yeah, Bacon's a mod on YouTube. I can make you a mod on Twitch, by the way, if you want, Bacon. It's up to you, I don't care. Oh shoot, I got raided? Oh, it didn't play on my side, what the frick? Was there no audio again? That's so awesome. Get raided before you raid me? Your stream was fast. Oh wait, my stream has been going on for nearly 3 hours. You got the audio? Oh, so it played on your side, but not mine. That's interesting. Hi, Bird. Thanks for the raid, by the way. I can't see how many people... It doesn't show that part of the Twitch chat. Hi, Nick. Oh, you got dinner. Alright. Yeah, this stream has been really long, but it's also been really chill and just fun. This has been a good stream. Anyway, as you can see, I eventually gave in and just deliberately did a busted strategy. Oh yeah, what was I saying earlier? Thanks again for the raid, by the way. Shut up, Bird. But, words. Someone said Frostrum didn't seem good, and I was like, I think at the time I didn't, like, say it in a rude way, but I don't remember who said it. But I remember just thinking, like, it's a piercing slow that's, like, better piercing than Wintermelon, because it's not splash damage, it's outright piercing, which I know that means it doesn't get the top, or like the above or below lane. But that means that no matter how far the zombies get, it'll still always pierce the ones way in the back, not hit the ones way in the back of the range. If that makes any sense. And I feel like that's really valuable. Also, I forgot the Ice Block zombies can tank a core. Which is kind of crazy when you think about it. Oh shoot, these guys. Bomb them. Yeah, I'm glad the stream went well. Always good. There's something weirdly satisfying, or not even satisfying, just like funny about the fact that Cherry Bomb takes longer to blow up when slowed by Ice Block Zombie. Oh, shoot. about work on. Alright. Bye-bye, zombies. Thank you, Umbrella Leaf. Necessary. Anyway. I don't think everyone should be mod. I will not be doing that. There you go. Have a good one, Saba, however you want me to pronounce that. Thanks for watching. Yeah, that was a really good run.
Ah! What have you done? I was literally taking care of it!
Let's see, did I miss anything? Hang on, before everyone goes, I want to see if I can raid someone, and also I want to check the plants in the Zen Garden. But, yeah, I might work on a repo video tomorrow. Just get the freaking chocolate. Oh, did someone follow without me? Can I not hear them anymore? What did I do that made it to where I can't hear them? What the frick? How did I do that? Hang on. I think I fixed it. Me also Twitch follow. Thank you for the follow, Bacon. Wait, was there another raid? Oh wait, you're telling me to raid. You forgot Zowie? Wow. Wowie! Zowie! Why'd I have to water these plants? Can't I just fertilize them? Coffee bean. Okay. Now what? Buy everything. Okay. Alright, now to look for people that I can raid. On Twitch. Just one quick second. Did you guys enjoy the stream, by the way? I should probably like to talk before I raid people. Thank you all for watching this. I hope you had a good time watching. I'm so good at words. I'm so tired. This was a fun stream. I really like PvZ DLC. This is a great mod. Highly recommend if you like PvZ 1. It's very good for a more casual experience type of mod. Let's see. There's Harley who, like, does... I don't know. So, among the streamers that I'm following, only one of them seems like one worth rating. Unless you guys think I should raid Scott Falco himself. And then there's also Harley, who has like 11 viewers right now. I mean, they're a VTuber whose like humor is like way more unhinged than mine, and not kid friendly. But like, no one on here should be too young for what's on Twitch. I think I'm just gonna go with Harley. I am actually quite hinged. I am almost like Captain Flare levels of hinged. Don't know about Scott Falco. I don't think he would notice. I actually raided Raisefire yesterday, who only had like who had like over 100 people watching, and I raided with 2 people because I raided after the stream ended, which made it to where Gamer King was the only one watching. And he still acknowledged it. And honestly, it's like when you have over 100 people in your chat, acknowledging that sort of thing, and like, you know, I mean, I guess that's a normal thing to do. It's just like, he seemed like surprisingly kind about it over like something that was so small. I thought it was funny. Anyway, I'm gonna raid Harley. But, you know, leave if, I don't know, you don't like, I mean, the tags literally say cringe. Wait, what the frick? Did she stop streaming? Like 2 seconds? She just stopped streaming. She just stopped. What the frick do I do now? Do I raid Scott Falco? Do I just raid some random guy? I can't do... Let's see. Does anyone have... If anyone has any suggestions, I'm willing to take some. You did not have a 3-minute ad break from me. I am not getting paid. There's no way. Where's my money? Where the frick is my money? Alright, we're waiting Scott Falco. He's streaming Mario Party. 6 people. Should I just hit raid now? What, Gamer King? Oh, you can't raid me. I can't raid me. Oh, that. Alright, that's it. Scott Falco. I don't know. YouTuber I used to watch. Raid him. Alright, bye.
I don't.
Well then, yes.
Okay.
Bolt does because they initiated the minigame.
Beat women.
Hit her! Hit her!
I heard women like bad guys. Did I win?
No.
Damn. I can't believe the advice I got from Reddit didn't pan out. You know what's actually kind of sad is I recently, Ivy, I actually kind of talked to you about it.
What?
The guy I had mentioned, he was actually being like kind of rude to women because I think he got the idea that every time that like Toku donated and I said shut up Toku, that was the way to get women.
Oh my god.
What?
That
By
just
telling me
became their
shut up?
ideology. And they just started like my friend had mentioned that she was like, oh, I was playing Monster Hunter with motion controls, and then for whatever reason this guy started being like, oh, motion controls, what, you fucking Splatoon player? And it's like what even is that?
What?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's so fucking weird. Break balloons? Okay, beat the...
Break 'em.
wait. How am I not hitting it? Oh, probably because I'm not facing him. That would do it.
Did none of us get that?
I didn't hit
Okay,
any.
hit. Hey, what if we all just let Luigi win? Shit.
Oh, I got it. Yeah.
Don't get hit. What if I stand... Luigi wins by doing nothing? Let me face the camera, and then... Damn it.
Oh my god, you just saved me from getting hit.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, but
I'm
this
still
is
not
worth
winning, though.
everything, right?
Yeah.
Final round.
I love how it's just final run.
Objective survive. Stop beating me. I'm already losing.
There's no way you're gonna go to the same
Wave
place.
dash. Stop.
Don't touch me. Ow.
There we go.
You
Books,
fucking
wouldn't it be
hit me,
funny if
and
you
now
ran
we're
into-
both
damn
dead.
it.
How do you feel? That was your fault.
There we go. Everyone died.
Everyone died.
I almost.
Face it. You're an No, I know I'm an influencer. I fucking hate it though. It's so,
Influencer has such a bad is such a bad
it's
word now.
so weird that people like clout chase because like having clout sucks. It's like
It does.
like yeah, you'll get more of a reach, but at the same time you'll just be like, "Oh man, I fucking love Malibu cocktail strawberry daiquiri." And they'll be like, "Oh, what? So you fucking want everyone to just suffer? You want everyone to die? Is that what you're saying?" It's like, "No, I really like this cocktail."
Yeah, people, the more clout you have, the more people want you to fail.
That's what's
Like-
such a mix for me right now. Is like I honestly like I kind of like where I'm at. It's like I like I have a nice fan base. They're very like self-contained. I like to think that nowadays so much, not so much in the past, but like nowadays my fan base doesn't really like go and harass any other people, because it used to be that like I used to do a lot of opinionated content,
Oh,
and
like stan
people
culture.
would always like parrot my opinions to other people, and I hated that. I hated that so much.
Am I about to get run over again? Oh my fucking god.
You're gonna get ran through.
Oops.
I love running people over with a train.
Yeah, like nowadays I feel like everything's nice, but granted, when I draw me's on Twitter, I'll at least have at least one quote retweet being like, "Don't you know that this guy likes pornography?"
Oh man,
Damn. Really?
what a freak.
It's also a
Cancel him.
fucking kicker because I'm an ace. But
Damn.
I didn't know that.
That would dismantle. Yeah.
yeah, that's the thing. Is like no one fucking knows that, but
No, they don't.
they just got this notion that I'm the goon miser.
People just fucking make shit up.
Mhm.
Crazy about it.
'Cause, yeah,
I
like
had someone in my DMs.
Oh.
I had
Go
someone
for
in
it.
My DMs like, why are you posting that shit when you're a minor? It's like, dude, look at what?
What?
I'm 27. I'm almost
That-
a fucking hag. What are you
That's
talking
my
about?
that's my friend Jaden. I always make the joke with her. She's Mexican and she's over 30. But there was one time, like when Twitter was in their anti-Scott Falco phase, someone had replied. They were like, "Oh, Scott Falco's never talked to a woman," and they're like, "I'm pretty sure he lives with a girl." That's like, you know, that's this person, and it was like, "Oh, Scott conjuring a minor to do this," and then she also on that same day she got added to like a Twitter list called like "Sexy Asians" or something, and she's Mexican.
What?
Oh.
Oh
Every now and then when we're like joking around, I'll just be like, "What do you know? You're just an Asian minor." You're just like,
It's like an inside joke now.
yeah, exactly. Like, even though she's a 30-year-old Latina, like,
Oh my
I'll just
god.
be like, "Yeah, whatever. You're a fucking Asian minor. You don't know anything."
Dude, the
Jesus
lists
Christ.
like people curate, they're fucking. And whenever you get added to one, you see the title.
It's so crazy.
It's awful. Okay.
I don't know why. Like, I like that's why I hate it. Like, that's why I've been trying to change my content, because I used to do reviewy stuff. But it's like, I don't know why the internet just changed to like, instead of being thing you like, it's now thing you hate, and that's what gets you popular.
I'm still streaming.
That's why I just don't give my opinions